This is the process shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen The Wonder, a new period drama from Sebastián Lelio that follows an investigation into an alleged miracle occurring in the Irish countryside in the 19th century. An English nurse, Lib, is hired as part of a 24-hour watch over Anna, a young girl who, it is claimed, has not eaten a scrap of food in several months. Skeptical, she comes to befriend Anna, who it seems is not faking her fasting, yet remains in good health. Still, Lib pushes forward with her investigation, eventually coming to realize the truth of the matter when Anna's health does begin to fail. In spite of her protests and desire to help, however, it seems that the family and their community find more comfort in their religious beliefs and practices than anything that Lib has to say or suggest. This main storyline is well and complete in its plotting and writing, playing out with a bit of a mystery thriller angle, while maintaining a realistic tone appropriate for its setting. I mean, there's definitely more drama at play than anything of the thriller genre, but it does touch upon some elements at a few points, mostly when Lib is trying to help Anna get better later on in the film. The idea of a mystery story doesn't exactly play all too much into the main story, though, which is something that can be said about other themes that are introduced into the film. They're generally sporadic, but as a result, they also don't become a part of the greater structure, and thus feel a bit more like padding. The most prominent of these sorts of topics is set up right in the beginning, when the movie breaks the fourth wall with a short bit about a human inclination towards believing in the stories that we tell to others and to ourselves. It does become an underlying facet of the film, playing into the motivations of Anna and her family, but it still isn't as prevalent of a theme as it seems to want to be. Whatever the case, the main dramatic storyline does still work out well, with a few drawbacks here and there, mostly related to plot convenience or formula, as well as a handful of character details which don't really go anywhere. But it's still written and paced well enough that it remains interesting and well portrayed. The production of The Wonder also leaves a bit to be desired, but when it can excel, it does so. This is especially apparent in the visual settings, combining location shoots and set pieces seamlessly. Camera work isn't stylized too much, but it does offer some fine visual storytelling, framing shots to hide and show information with a good attention to pacing within a shot. Editing also helps out with timing, though not necessarily to the same extent. Art design and the film's color choices are where it probably could have used a different approach, mostly since the majority of the movie is overcast with murky colors and graying skies. On one hand, it works for the setting and the lower-class countryside, but it doesn't offer much anywhere else in creative terms. Sound design also keeps close to natural tones, with some moments of score placed here and there, but in my experience it felt like it was out of the way of everything else going on. Overall, I would say that the movie is somewhere in that gray area of middle road quality. It has a good amount going for it, and it shows that it wants to play with its toys, so to speak. But when it comes down to what else it could show off, it kind of just takes a step back and sticks to whatever it knows. Does that make sense? I hope so. The Wonder. Sebastián Lelio, 2022. 2.5 stars. I don't know if I'd outright recommend it, but I will say that I wouldn't go out of my way to avoid it. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I wonder if this movie could have had more of a mystery genre flair to it, almost like a noir movie. I suppose the movie is already gray and drab enough that it could pass on its visuals. Well, maybe.